I'm DokBrass. I'm the finger drumming street level superhero, doing live expression of hip hop, promoting self-reflection and positivity. In a lot of ways, I've just always had a musical rhythm to myself in my life, and throughout my life, people have always mentioned that I should do music, and always kind of taken steps towards it, but never really diving into it. And when the opportunity presented itself, the timing felt right, and a couple years ago, I just was in a position where I could really dedicate to becoming the superhero that I needed to be. Well, like musical artists that have inspired me are J Dilla, Madlib, for like hip hop, right? Those are two of my three primary sources. MF Doom production, but other people who really got me into music and making beats on that level would also be like Between the Beard and Me. They're a super awesome progressive, heavy, I guess you could say, black metal band. They do a lot of switch ups, very composed, and I mean, I've been listening to them for most of their discography. I really enjoy everything from Colors On, but if you listen to the drummer off of, the new drummer Blake, I love that guy. He's a fantastic drummer and a very large influence for me. And but the idea of maintaining a groove over long periods of time and changing it up, always love Between the Beard and Me for that. Current artists that really inspire me would be, because I'm not gonna lie, I love a lot of old head shit. I love a lot of old head stuff. And but I would say current artists like the Roots, they're still making, they're current. There's Master Ace and Marco Polo. Their last album, Brooklyn Story, super dope. What's weird? I would say that to me, a lot of the artists that really inspire me, if they're not on the underground, like I'm talking like people who represent side by side the culture with you, then the people who really inspire me are the people who got me into it. And the people who inspire me now currently are really the underground artists that are trying to do the same thing that I'm trying to do, right? And trying to change, active change an environment through being a representative role model. And there's a lot of people on the underground that you just, they always say that the wisest people are the poorest. And when you're in the underground, that's where you see a lot of that true hip hop wisdom, and they're trying to spread it to the rest. So those are the people that inspire me the most as far as current artists. And I wish I could go on a tangent of names, but the reality is that I just want to shout out everybody fighting side by side on the underground level. Those are the artists who inspire me the most. Well, hip hop to me is the best culture in the world, and what got me into hip hop was really the sense of capturing a rhythm, like a groove, right, and allowing that groove to really keep you just the body flowing, and then allowing the MC to speak what he needs to speak. And the aspects of hip hop culture that of course are my personal favorite are the ones where the MC takes it upon himself to, promote positive imagery, a positive message, in the end. And but what got me into it, I would say, is the culture. It is the most beautiful culture that I've ever witnessed. So obviously MF Doom. Aside from the obvious, other people who I would love to work with Yasin Bey, right, aka Mos Def, or previously known as Mos Def. Would love to work with him. I would love to work with Black Thought, right, as far as MCs go. As far as artists in general, I mean, I love doing instrumental music, and I think that the world's coming to like instrumental production as a modern expression and not just lyricism. In which case, I'd love to get down with Questlove. Just groove back and forth with him, and yeah, I would say that's a good starting point. Why finger drumming? Well, I guess the main reason why, there are a couple reasons. The first reason is because finger drumming is specific to the drum machines that we use, or that I use. If I were playing keys, right, then it wouldn't be called finger drumming. I would be playing keys on it. It's called finger drumming because of the technique technically incorporated with the machines that I have an attachment to. The reason why finger drumming is because I have an attachment towards a percussive mindset. I love drums and I love percussive rhythms, and being able to trigger things in a percussive rhythm, to me is, a better way for me to be able to express myself, which is one of the other reasons that I do finger drumming, because it allows me to do a live expression of myself, and have it be this organic hip hop that you can't fake. You just have to live it, you have to do it, and it's just a part of you. And to me, and it could be any instrument that you play with if you're in hip hop. And of course, full production is awesome, taking your time to build piece by piece, but to me, there's something about having a superhero power. If you need to have a superhero power, might as well be on something that is an organic expression of who you always are. And to me, that is a percussive mindset of swingy, jazzy, smoothness.
It's the only way. Everyone concentrate.